Just hours after the airstrikes in Syria, President Obama met with leaders from the 5 Arab countries that took part in the joint mission.
These leaders, friends, partners from the region, and to say thank you to all of them for their participation and commitment to rolling back the violent extremism that has so disrupted Iraq and Syria and threatens the region as a whole.
Secretary of State John Kerry also spoke about his country's first military action on Syrian soil. There have been some questions about the commitment to the US-led coalition of one key regional player, Turkey.
Clearly, Turkey had an initial challenge with respect to its hostages, and that being resolved now, Turkey is ready to conduct additional efforts along with the rest of us in order to guarantee success.
The focus as world leaders gathered at the UN today was supposed to be solely on climate change, but that was before the airstrikes. There have been many questions about the legality of the action, and when he spoke to reporters, UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon chose his words extremely carefully.
In the case of Syria, there can be no genuine protection if extremist groups are permitted to act with impunity, and if the Syrian government continues to commit gross human rights violations against its own citizens.
The Syrian ambassador to the UN told me he'd been informed by his US counterpart, Samantha Power, in advance, and for now his country doesn't seem to be making any legal objection to the military action. Ambassador Power has written to the UN Secretary-General citing Article 51 of the UN Charter, which says that states have the right to self-defense. With US hostages executed by ISIL, this appears to be the legal justification America claims for its mission. As the US currently holds the presidency of the UN Security Council, last week John Kerry chaired a special session about ISIL. On Wednesday, another meeting of the Council about ISIL, this time chaired by President Obama himself. There's likely to be discussion about the legality of the airstrikes, and all will be watching to see what position Russia takes. James Bays, Al Jazeera at the United Nations.